And welcome to Three Questions with my friend Carolyn with us from Saja Farm. Hey, Carolyn.
Hey, good morning, Kevin. Thanks for having me, and thanks for doing this for local businesses. It's awesome.
So let's talk a little bit about Saja Farm. Where you're located, what do you sell type of thing?
Sure. We're located at 403 Parker Road in Dracut, Massachusetts, 01826. And our number is 978-454-SAJA, which is 978-454-7252.
So tell us about the types of things you sell at the farm.
We're known as a straight vegetable grower. We do bring in fruits, but when we do, we bring them in from other farms. It's always farm to farm. But our biggest claim to fame is our sweet corn. We're most noted for our sweet corn and our wonderful tomatoes, all field grown. We use all hand-tilled methods to manage our weeds, and people like that. We grow everything all natural. And so we like to pride ourselves on the types of varieties we can offer that some farms don't bother with, such as the green striped German tomato and very sweet corn, more expensive seed, but we feel we want to give our customers the best and give them the best experience.
So now you're growing the corn and the tomatoes right in your own fields, correct?
That is correct. We don't rent land anywhere. It's right here at 403 Parker Road.
So when is corn and tomatoes available? I never understand seasons, I guess.
We have early girl varieties. Those may be available as early as July 1st, but the bulk of the corn and the tomatoes usually come in between July 14 and August 14. Yep. But we also have other vegetables and other crops like snap peas that'll be coming in. So right now we're open just on weekends, 9 to 5, but we will be opening full-time July 1st because that's when we expect our harvest to really take off.
So what other types of crops are you growing on your own fields?
We have zucchini and summer squash. We also carry the Mediterranean Kusa squash. We also are experimenting this year with yellow squash, yellow zucchini, that is. So it's slightly sweeter, mild taste, and it's a nice complement if you want to do a stir fry and you want to add a little more variety. Some people actually pickle these squashes. And we also have late fall squashes. We're growing orange and white pumpkins. And we'll have a myriad of sunflowers. Our sunflower field is coming up very nicely. And in terms of other types of crops, we have some greens such as cilantro and the usual herbs that people come to find in Asian fare. We're also experimenting again with bok choy and win choy, joy choy. So to give people an alternative to kale, some people say, oh, kale is so bitter. But once you try some Asian vegetables, it's a little sweeter. So we like to think that we're a little different and offering somebody who comes in a nice diversity of crops. And week to week, you never know what's going to harvest. So it's kind of fun. It's like, we call it vegetable potluck.
One of the things you mentioned was the sunflowers. I'm just fascinated by how much people love sunflowers. Like when you get to the season, it's all over Facebook. Like, oh, look at this, sunflowers. Like if anyone goes someplace they're growing it, they post it on Facebook. It just fascinates me how much people love sunflowers.
Well, it's a happy flower, and it also provides a great backdrop for photos, for photo taking. And I got started in it because a friend of mine had lost her child, her adult son, to a particular situation. And I didn't know this. I had missed the funeral because I was ill at the time. It was in the winter. And I said, gee, what can I do for this person and this poor woman? And I mentioned it to her that I was going to grow some sunflowers. I'll make a sunflower field for him because they're kind of like family friends. And she burst into tears. And I said, what's happening? She said, that was his favorite flower. I said, wow, I'm really going to grow it now. And of course, now it's migrated into a lot of people growing them, and it doesn't matter who grows them. It's a welcoming, happy flower, and people just love it. So we're going to grow some smaller ones too. So for the people that don't want to bring home a giant 12-inch head, we'll have some small ones too.
So let's grab your contact information, your location one more time, Carolyn.
Yes, we're Saja Farms, been in the family since 1915, and we're located at 403 Parker Road in Dracut, Massachusetts, 01826. And you can always call us anytime at 978-454-SAJA to find out what's going on. And that's 978-454-7252.
Carolyn, I appreciate you taking a couple minutes to come on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you, Kevin. You as well. Have a great day.
You too.